Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on to today's video. My name is Shanita. If you are new here, I especially appreciate you stopping by. You have caught me on a wash day, thus the crazy style pinup situation I've got going here. I have already shampooed, conditioned, and deep conditioned my hair, and so I am going to show that in a different video. In that video, I put to the test several Black women owned deep conditioners, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for this styling process. This wash day is sponsored by Black women owned company, so everything that I do today will be from a product from Black owned companies. And this styling video, I went through my stash and wanted to see one that I have not used already in today's wash day, and I've got two favorites that I want to show you, and I wanted to bring you along with me, so you are going to be in for a treat. Be sure to stay tuned. Okay, so every brand that you see me use today is one that I've already used before. It doesn't necessarily mean that I've used every product that I'm going to show you today, because there is one that is new. I will definitely, if I have the deep conditioner video set up before this one, of course I will link it in this video. If not, it'll be right after this, but I wanted to be sure to be very specific. This is just, I feel empowered just by realizing how many Black women-owned companies are out there. And I could do this entire video again next week with all Black women-owned company and still never duplicate the same product. That amazes me, and I am extremely happy. So I have gone through and picked out a couple of products that I'm going to use for styling. I'm going to use the coconut water leave-in detangling treatment by Camille Rose as a leave-in. I think you probably all know this one. This is from their coconut water line. Don't forget, the original brand is pink, and actually I started to use that moisture, the Curl Love Moisture Milk, but I decided to go with this one because it is a bit more hydrating, because I'm using a new styler that I've not used before, and it is from Curls and Potions. This is their Cocoa Shea Hair Milk. They call it a moisturizing leave-in. It says trade dry brittle hair for deeply hydrated curls. It features coconut oil, shea butter, coconut milk, and cocoa butter. And when I saw this, obviously I thought that I was buying a leave-in, and I probably could use it as a leave-in, but you guys, look at this stuff. Look at it. First of all, it's filled to the rim. I love that. I always give company credit when they fill up my products to the rim. That makes me so happy. But look how thick this is. Now, mind you, I have not used this before. See what I mean? Eventually, if I could just can I just get a little bit? I'm literally, but I was able to get this much out. So this stuff is so thick and rich. It reminds me of every rich cocoa butter filled styler that I know and that I know my hair loves. So come on, don't show out. Let me show you off. Like it, no, I'm literally gonna have to take this off and put it into something else to be able to use it for styling. But this is what I'm gonna use for a styler because it is so thick. I just think as a leave-in, I don't know if I could top anything thicker than this on top of it, because it's so thick on its own. So I'm excited to try this. Hopefully Curls and Potions will be a new brand to some of you. It is not one that I hear talked about a whole lot. I actually found out about it a few months ago, bought some of their products one time, instantly fell in love, instantly. And so I immediately after the first wash day went back and ordered some more items, and this is one of those that I ordered. So I am going to go off camera. I'm going to section my hair off how I'm going to section it. And then, okay, so I'm all sectioned off here, and I wanted to show you this leave-in. I didn't point that out any closer in case there are a couple of you who hadn't heard of this one before. This is probably the more concentrated leave-in that I have. It is by Camille Rose, and it says it is a treatment for shiny, silky, soft hair. Coconut water is amazing for hydration, and I love that this says maximum hydration across the top, because it definitely is. This says it has a silky texture that combines coconut water with penetrating natural oils to provide maximum hydration and shine in a lightweight, non-greasy formula. You can add it to wet or dry hair, and I completely agree with that. Some of the ingredients are water, coconut water, cetyl alcohol, benzimonium methylsulfate, there's coconut fruit, marshmallow root, hemp seed, shea butter, grapeseed oil, green tea, leaf extract, flaxseed oil. So as you can hear, that's not all of them. I just kind of spotted some throughout the list. As you can hear, this is filled with moisture goodness. And so the last time I used it, actually, I used it with a gel that I thought was going to give my hair, that usually gives my hair a very firm, hard hold to it. And because I used this, and I used probably more than I should, my wash and go was just a big fluffy soft afro. It just didn't turn out at all with the amount of hold that I wanted it to, and that really showed me the power of this stuff. If you use a little too much, it can overwhelm your gel, even the strongest of strongest gels. So you have to be very, very cautious with how much of this you use. So I would actually start out using about this much and then work my way up. I honestly could tell last time that I used too much, and I never in a million years have been able to say that I used too much leave-in conditioner. This is it's exactly like they said, very silky. I don't know if it has some sort of silk product ingredient in it, but it feels just silky smooth to the touch. And I can put this all on all of my strands and still have just moisture softening goodness on my fingers. It is incredible. So I am going to, I'm trying to think if I'm going to put an oil in between. No, I'm gonna actually do LCO this time. I'm not gonna put the oil on top of my leave-in. I'm gonna put the oil on top of my styler. And for my oil, you guys know what's coming. If I can find it, hold on. Girl, I'm about to panic here, because I always keep it here. Hang on. Okay, so I am going to introduce you to the oil that I'm going to use. You guys who've been here, you knew this was coming. Here is my Mimi's Curls Growth Oil. She's another Black woman owned company. This video wouldn't be right without this. So this is a blend of natural oils that I ordered and found her from off Instagram. It is amazing. It is so silkening. The oils feel so good on your fingers, and it is just a blend of olive, rice bran, avocado, almond. It has ginger, biotin, and essential oils. Very simple, but this is a powerful little oil. I use it for everything. Anytime I need an oil, I use it. I've pre-pooed with it. I deep conditioned with it. I add it on top of my leave-ins. I've added to my leave-ins. I use it for my scalp. It is a all-around wonderful oil. So I am actually going to, I didn't introduce that one at the top, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to put that one on top of the styler when I'm done. So for now, I'm going to go all the way through. I'm going to apply the leave-in conditioner and pin my hair back up, and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, it is so many hours later. I'm so glad I had this bag on my hair. It has been holding in this moisture and continuing to absorb in. It still feels amazing. I am now finally at the point where I can start twisting. So I am going to do a couple of these, and the entire time I aim to keep the plastic cap on. You want to do that so all that stays on nice and moist. Look, here's that milk that I was trying to show you earlier. Put it on top of the first jar I saw. Look how thick that is. This is supposed to be a leave-in. So that is what I am using as a styler. I can imagine it is very easy to use too much. I'm actually going to break this down a bit. I cannot believe I waited this late. Okay, maybe I'll just go ahead and put this together. I can't see, trying to look sideways and part. I'm going to take this and stick it under here. All right, I'm going to start with about this much. I love that this has cocoa butter in it. It smells like cocoa butter. I love it. Love, love, love it. All right, I'm looking for my Denman brush here. Starting at the bottom. I'm not going to use this like a detangling brush. I'm actually going to just try to use as few strokes as I can. I am back. It is time to take down these twists from Curls and Potions. I've had my hair drying for the last couple of days, and I usually put these little rubber twisties around it to kind of keep it out of my face. But I am going to go off camera and I'm going to take these down and let you see what they look like. I didn't come back after I finished twisting them, but I will let you see what they look like now that they're dry. As I continue to go the last couple of days, I have noticed how much they have kept their shine. Of course, I took down one yesterday to see if how it was looking, and it looked good, but I could tell that it needed to stay in another day. It was dry, but the definition hadn't really set in well enough for me to know that if I took it down that it was gonna stay. So today is that day. I'm gonna take them down and then I'll be right back. I am back. Here is what my hair looks like. I picked so much, and I need it shaped up so badly, but I think it looks really good. I am very, very, very happy with this. I like it so much. This is probably the best twist out I have ever gotten. This is probably going to be my best twist out ever that I can remember. You see, I keep cutting my eyes because I'm trying to think. This is everything I want my hair to be. Of course, it's not super soft, because if it was super soft, then it wouldn't have, it wouldn't have any hold. But it's soft enough in that I can feel it is excellently moisturized. It is completely hydrated. I just gave my hair everything that I love. It is so, let me tell you what it says it's going to do. On the front it says trade dry brittle hair for deeply hydrated curls. That is what I feel like. It is so deeply hydrated, and it is hydrated because the reason I know it's hydrated is because it is holding this definition so well. My hair is not super duper soft, but you don't want super duper soft in your styler because it's not going to give you any hold. This is so hydrated. It has set these curls in so beautifully. Even these few strings in the front that almost never curl, like I can't even get gel to do this. It is defined all over, not just in the front, minus this frizzy side that always frizzes. I always tell you guys that. But this took every single strand and molded it into that twist. It is not hard, so it's not hard like a gel. It doesn't have like a cast. It's just perfect. It is like this medium hold, so it's not a soft hold, and it's definitely not hard. It feels moisturized. It feels fantastic. It held on to the shine. I have been walking around with this for 2 days now, in and outside. Right before I took it down, I could see that it still had the shine in there. And so every ingredient in this product, my hair absolutely adores. Now, Curls and Potions calls this a hair milk. It says right on here, moisturizing leave-in. So I'm assuming they made this to be a leave-in, but this is way too thick to be a leave-in. It is my new styler. It is so thick, as you saw earlier, I could not even get it out of this bottle. I couldn't get it out of the flip cap. I took this off and I was having to still beat it out and shake and shake and shake and beat it out. I am actually going to take this and I'm going to put it into an empty jar and relabel it, because this needs to be in a jar. And I mean, calling it a leave-in, okay, but I think it's way too heavy for a leave-in, and it is just perfect for styling. It has in it aloe vera, organic aloe vera leaf juice, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, dihydroammonium methylsulfate, cetyl alcohol, shea butter, organic cocoa butter, coconut milk, provitamin B5, beet sugar, sodium lactate, hydrolyzed quinoa protein, Madagascar vanilla extract, phenoxyl ethanol, benzoic acid, dehydroacetic acid, citric acid, and fragrance. It actually says to apply to slightly damp hair, do not rinse, can be applied daily or as needed for moisture. For the LOC method, apply leave-in conditioner followed by an oil, then top it off with Cocoa Shea hair milk. Works well with most hair gels if you layer the products. So it knows. So it is calling this a leave-in. It says it is a moisturizing leave-in, and it, in the directions, it talks about it like a leave-in. It says applied to slightly damp hair, do not rinse, can be applied daily as needed for added moisture. That does sound like leave-in directions, but right under there it says, for LOC method, apply leave-in conditioner followed by an oil, then top it off with a Cocoa Shea hair milk. So in that regard, it is saying the hair milk is the C in the LOC method. So I'm a little bit confused, but this definitely is a styler for me. It is way too thick as a leave-in for me. I would not suggest anybody to use it as a leave-in. Of course, your hair, this is my opinion. I wouldn't use this as a leave-in. It is very much for coarse, thicker hair. I wouldn't use it if I had very fine hair or thin hair. I think it might, well, you could use it. You would just need a tiny bit. You'd probably even have to water it down a little bit, but it is great for my hair. I have that coarse hair that just defies logic. Like, it just defies most stylers that people say are thick and just awesome. My hair's like, it's okay. This goes beyond the pale. So I guess if you bought it, I would tell you to, I don't know, try it both ways. See if you like it as a leave-in. It has features coconut oil, shea butter, coconut milk, and cocoa butter. And again, those to me sound like styling ingredients. I don't see how something this thick could actually penetrate your hair as a leave-in. So I'm so glad that I chose to use another lightweight hydrating conditioner, because this went in, it sat in for a little bit, and topping it with this was just the perfect combination. It probably would work with absolutely any leave-in whatsoever. And this would, y'all, I've played with it so much, I've already messed it up. This would definitely last me a few days. It was so easy to separate the pieces. Once I, untwisted it, the pieces just easily came apart. Trying to create a shape with my fingers, that is not going to happen. So this is a luxury product. In my mind, it is something that I would use when I know that I'm going to get perfect, consistent hair for whatever I am doing that day. This goes up to top of the top. If you are a coarse, thick haired natural and you are looking for a brand that gives you hair that is soft, defined, has hold, that is still hydrated, that is moisturized, that is going to give you some wear for a few days, I highly suggest this. This is starting to be one of my absolute favorite brands. I don't have any residue on my fingers whatsoever, so it's not greasy. Like, the only oil in it, in fact, is sweet almond oil and coconut oil, and they are the second and third ingredient in it. So no oily residue, just perfect. It is just perfect. So if anybody asked me personally, and they did not and will not, I would not call this a leave-in. I would not call it a leave-in. I would redo this and call it some sort of styler, and I would definitely put it in a jar and not in a squeeze bottle. I would damage this thing beyond. It already has dents and bends in it for me trying to squeeze it out. It's too thick for this. But I will put it in my own jar for the time being, and if she doesn't put it in a jar, I will still buy it again, and I will just continue to do that because I love it. Love it. Cocoa butter in it is about midway in the ingredients. I don't know how many times it took her to perfect this, but it is wonderful. And if you have hair similar to mine, then I highly suggest you go to her website and sign up for her email list so that you can know when sales are. I am definitely going to get more of this the next time she runs one. You know what, let me see what this says. Cocoa Shea hair milk is packed with butters that help knock out dryness, say goodbye to dry, brittle hair, and hello to soft, hydrated hair. This lightweight hair milk promises to leave even the driest hair types conditioned and touchably soft. Made from coconut milk, cocoa butter, and shea butter, which is excellent for sealing in moisture. Aloe vera juice balances your hair and adds shine. Coconut milk acts as a detangler as well as filling the gaps of hair strands with proteins, and shea butter is an excellent emollient helping to seal in moisture without leaving a greasy feeling. Exactly what it says. Exactly what it says. So I am going to put the ingredients to this in the website, in the description box. I am going to put the price of this in the video. I am going to include the website and their Instagram so that you can follow them. This is a company you want to check out. You want to know about this. They are out of I don't see it on here and I can't remember. I pick up so many products I don't want to say where they're from. But if you, once I figure it out, I will actually put it in the description box so that if you are local and maybe if they're out of something, who knows, maybe you can pick it up if you're anxious. But I know several of you have said, oh, your hair is like mine, or I see that you have some of the same texture as mine. You want this. You absolutely need this in your life. And so I do have a few other items by her that I am going to be trying out, I guess. Now that I see that I've been missing out, there are a few other things that I want to try out that are not stylers. I think I have an oil, I have a refresher spray, and I did a video before doing a wash and go with the flaxseed gel that's in her line. I've never been able to get a decent wash and go with flaxseed gel, and that again, my hair loved it. I got the best wash and go from a softer natural gel from that than I've ever had with any other product, any other one. So that is what I'm saying today. I'm going to close out this video because I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. I absolutely adore this product, and it definitely makes me want to go and see what else they have to offer that we can talk about. If you've tried them before, let me know what is your favorite product from Curls and Potions. If you have not heard of them before, then drop that down below too. I would love to know if you have learned something new from a different Black woman-owned company today. I am so ecstatic that my entire wash day today from beginning to end was all Black women-owned brands. That is what I set out to do, and it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I challenge you to do it, to go onto your YouTube or Instagram or just in your own home and do a wash day that uses just Black owned brands, and see, won't you be absolutely amazed and just feel the empowerment that comes from knowing they made this for me, like just for me. Okay guys, take care. Subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this brand and the product and my hair. Child, I feel like I need to go out somewhere. And my hair that I absolutely love. I will see you guys in the next video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and that you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.